So we have seen uh, basic understanding of how a project is defined, what is a project. Then we move further to understand what is the project management. Then we've seen project managers' roles and responsibility in terms of communication they have with all the four types of stakeholders which they have. Then we have seen five levels or five phases of project management that we were discussing about. First phase being initiation and so on and so forth, and how initiating plays a vital role. Then comes the planning, then comes execution. So what all stuff come into the planning, then how then execution curve, sort of moves. Then we have the third part which talks about the monitoring and the controlling part of the project where most of the reports and stuff are made. And then we have discussed about the final phase that was a closure phase. And if you recollect well, I have been emphasizing this thought that the curves which are shown into the graph are just an indicative purpose, but when you actually work on a project, it depends upon the project management, depend upon the industry, depending upon the project, depending on the team size, depending upon the psychology of the project manager, the curves and the different bends. The curve is going to bend accordingly. The curve is going to have its different, the projectile, the entire parabola which they have, the angles are going to differ and so on. Why? Because it has a strong linkage and intercorrelation between the psychology of the project manager, as in the way he wants to take the project ahead, along with the team and the actual execution of the project. सो इन चीज़ों के हिसाब से वो सारे कर्व्स जो है वो थोड़ा थोड़ा सा शेप अलग अलग लेते हैं। और फाइनल प्रोजेक्ट में अगर आप कभी देखोगे, आपको डायरेक्ट डैशबोर्ड अगर स्टडी करने मिल गया, विच यू विल गेट डेफिनेटली एज एंड व्हेन यू एंटर द कॉर्पोरेट्स, यू विल गेट अ बेटर आइडिया about how these curves actually move and how a person deliberately dents those curves as and when required, the way they want it. Then we have seen the closure phase about what is the importance of the closure, closing the project properly or terminating the project, ensuring that the budget has been reported, the resource, the power, the manpower planning, resource planning has been reported properly, so on and so forth. That gives a clear idea about where the project has head, how it is performed, how every single individual associated in the team has performed, or what are the KPI indicators, and how the final performance is mapped with respect to this KPI indication. That is towards the last thing, and then a little bit of celebration and stuff, which also the recognition stuff which comes into a picture when we talk about the final uh, closure game as well. So this is all what we have seen. We have seen a little bit of elements which we have discussed about the psychology of the project manager as well, about how his intention, how his way of working impacts the team, how he hires the team, and what all stuff which happens practically, जो आपके syllabus का part नहीं है, बट वो प्रैक्टिकल चीज़ें जब आप करने लग जाओगे तब आपको समझ में आएगा कि जो भी डिस्कशन हमने किया है उसका डायरेक्ट रेलेवेंस कैसा होता है व्हेन इट कम्स टू एग्जीक्यूशंस ऑफ एक्चुअल project management, whether you are in a part of a team or you are leading the team as the PM. So now in the next chapters, in next couple of sessions, what we are going to do is we have just seen the phases of the project management on a superficial level, or rather I would say we have been just riding on the ocean waves, and now is the time where we get deep into every single thing. What I mean by the techniques and methodologies and tools used for the initiation, for the closure, for the monitoring, for execution, so on and so forth, and in which we will design workplace mechanism and work breakdown structure. ये सारी चीजें हम थोड़ी सी टेक्निकल है वो भी स्टडी करेंगे, which are important for you in terms of your examination, if it becomes apparently an offline examination or online MCQs kind of an examination. But more than that, it will give you a clear idea. These Gantt charts, these WBA structures will give you a clear idea about how project has been mapped and executed, because it's not an affair of It's not your college event which happens about 1 week or 2 weeks time. It's something which goes on for like 5 years, 7 years. A lot of time the project manager and the project directors also changes. So what kind of role the documentation is going to play at every phases. So initiation में कैसे documentation होता है, क्या होता है, से लेके full on. So now for the I think maybe next two sessions we will be taking a deep dive into every single phase which we have studied. That's going to be part of your syllabus. All right, so I think Gitanjali ma'am will send across the attendance very soon to you all. So what? So we have about what 10 minutes just left. So do you feel I should start off with a new topic, or should we stop here and start off the new topic the next time? So what is it? Start or stop in the chat window? Come on, all the active people, please let me know. ठीक है. चलो, so maximum people are saying stop, no problem. We are just 10 minutes away. ठीक है, so चलो ऐसे काम करते हैं, अभी के लिए फिलहाल रुक जाते हैं and I will forward the first PPT to Gitanjali ma'am and then she can transfer it to you. Uh, any questions if you have, now here is my cell number. We can we can discuss that. I mean, avoid, I mean, we will definitely, I would love to have discussions only with respect to subject, with respect when we are actually face to face in this online session. However, anything else, if you are facing any difficulty with or you need any guidance for, you can definitely get in touch with me on this number. Don't call me, please. Don't call me directly. I don't pick up calls. I am very active on WhatsApp because I'm most of the time I'm into the sessions and meetings, so it becomes very difficult for me and don't call back as well. So what I would suggest is if you need anything, you can WhatsApp me on this number, and we will definitely set up a time if it's needed for a call, and then whatever limited contribution if I could do to your phase, current phase, the confusing phase of COVID and stuff like that, or with respect to your career related stuff, you all are welcome. I would definitely love to help you out with whatever limited understanding and knowledge I have. All right, so that's it from my end. It was awesome teaching to you guys. It's just been the second lecture. I'm sure in the coming 8 lectures, we're going to have more fun and more of learnings together. All right, so that's so before I exit, please everyone, that's a quick bye bye from my end. So you can say bye and then exit the session. So once everyone exits, then I'll end the call. That's my protocol. Bye Vishal, bye Akash, bye everyone. See you soon next Friday. Till then, enjoy your life. Thank you.